Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jemma Malone, and if you are new here, hello and welcome to my channel. Every single Sunday we have these weekly soul guidance card pulls where you can pick a card and receive your weekly guidance. So if you love these videos, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you don't miss them when they go live. Now, if you are new here and you don't know who I am, hello, I'm Jemma Malone and I am an intuitive coach supporting ladies from anxiety to awakening. So when you are ready, you can pause this video if you like, take a few deep breaths and then decide which one of these card piles you are most drawn to. You can then come back and check the description box below for the timestamps. Now, pile number 1 has a gorgeous raw snow quartz on it. Pile number 2 has sodalite, pile number 3 has tiger's eye, and pile number 4 has howlite. So when you're ready, let's jump straight to it. Okay, pile number 1, hello loves. So you have chosen these cards here and it has this gorgeous natural snow quartz as well. Let's focus in on that. This gorgeous crystal has a really lovely feminine energy to it, and it has all of the properties of a clear quartz just at a softer frequency. So that is your crystal for this week. Okay, so let's see what your cards have in store for you. We have got calm is not a weakness. We have got the freedom card. Oh, I love these. And the vision card. Okay, pile number 1. Your cards this week are all about pushing boundaries and really going after what it is that you want. But in order to do that, you have to have that clear vision. You have to be clear and have that clarity on what it is that you want in order to go for that. If you are a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit confused, a little bit unsure about what you want, then you're going to receive those signals back from the universe and you're going to find it difficult to really reach those goals and go after what it is that you are desiring. So calm is not a weakness card. This one's really, it's an important message about letting yourself come back to that center. Now all of this gorgeous green is all about the heart energy center and the heart chakra. So calm is not a weakness. It's that reminder that when you take a moment to come back to your breath, when you take a moment to meditate, come back to your heart center and just kind of stop time, when you take a moment to be still, it is not a weakness. It is not preventing you from going after those goals. In fact, it is a strength more than anything. So that is what this card is reminding you to do this week. Now, you can do this with the freedom that you give yourself. So this freedom, it's got the most gorgeous blue in it. Now this for me is all about the throat chakra and communication. So it's about having that freedom to really explore what you want in life, really explore what you wish to bring to fruition, but also being really free with your words and expressing what it is that you want. So it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, and that is exactly what you have the ability to do. And remember, coming back to your heart center to really focus in on what that is going to be super powerful for you this week, number 1. So the vision card, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Now this is really important, and this really connects well with this card. In fact, they all work really well together. But when you are being still and when you are meditating, when you're coming back to your breath, maybe you're journaling, maybe you're just having a moment to quiet your mind, it's really important to have that clear vision. And even if you can't quite see the journey to get you to the end of those goals, it's having that trust that that road is already paved. It's having that trust that you have that freedom, you have that ability, and you have that power within you to reach those goals. So pile number 1, that is your cards for this week. It's all about taking action. It's all about getting clear on what it is that you want to achieve, and really going after that with with total and utter belief in yourself. So my loves, that is your cards for this week. Let me know if they resonated in the comments below. And as always, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down there as well. Have a gorgeous week, pile number 1. Okay, pile number 2. Hello, gorgeous loves. So these are your cards for this week, and your cards have a gorgeous large sodalite with them. So let's zoom in on that. Sodalite is also known as the logic stone and has the beautiful ability to enhance self-esteem. So this is a really gorgeous stone to have around if you just need a little bit of that pick-me-up, if you need a bit of clarity, and just a bit of self-belief. So pile number 2, let's see what your cards have in store for you. Okay, pile number 2. You have got the Be of Service card, the Imagination card, and the Evolution card. So these cards are really gorgeous cards this week for really giving and receiving. It's having that balance of being able to serve others, but also having that knowledge that you are worthy of receiving as well. So the Be of Service card, this card is all about doing what you can to support yourself and others. So what is it that you can do this week to support yourself, and what is it that you can do this week to support others? Now this card can typically come up if there's some humanitarian work going on, if there's some inner work going on. Sometimes we have to really take that time to work on ourselves. So ask yourself this week, what is it that you really need to get done this week? How is it that you can do that? So also the Imagination card here is really connected with this Be of Service card. So sometimes it's all about just getting creative and figuring out how you can do what it is that you want to do. Maybe it's taking some care of yourself, maybe it's taking some time out to be with the family, maybe it's really getting that kick up the backside that you need to get on with work. Whatever that might be, how can you use your imagination to really nourish your mind and bring out that creative side, bring out that almost inner childlike side to you, so that whatever it is that you need to get done this week can get done with ease and flow rather than restriction and negativity. So this Evolution card, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Now this is really quite strongly connected to the Be of Service card, because it's all about getting that stuff done, but also knowing that just because maybe you've had a bit of resistance with it in the past doesn't mean that they are obstacles. And you're going to do a lot of growth this week. I feel there's going to be quite a lot of growth, and it's going to be about heart-centered growth. So it could be around your own self-image, it could be around the way that you perceive the world. I do feel that this card reading is quite a humanitarian reading. It's quite a feelings-based reading. So this week, really take a notice of how you can be of service to yourself and to others, and do it in a way that you can bring creativity and childlike energy into that, knowing that when you're doing that, when you are allowing yourself to be free and creative and helping others while helping yourself, having that balance and that flow, you are growing as a person, and you're definitely opening up that heart chakra and opening up space for that growth to happen. So that's really gorgeous. I love that these cards are all connected, as cards always are, but I always love seeing how they come together. So these are your cards this week, pile number 2. I hope that they have resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down there as well. Have an absolutely gorgeous week, pile number 2. Hey, pile number 3, hello, these are your cards for this week. So with your cards, you have got the really gorgeous Tiger's Eye. Let's zoom in on that for you. Let's focus in on that for you. So Tiger's Eye is a really, really gorgeous stone for protection. It's a really good stone for enhancing confidence and willpower and integrity. This is just a really lovely stone to have on you, especially in jewellery or just within your energy field. So let's see what your cards have in store for you this week, pile number 3. So you have got the Live Your Bliss. the relationships, and the humility card. So these cards are all about your energy centers and also your root and sacral chakras. So I love how these are all really connected. So this week your cards are really reminding you to stay on your own path, to really live your own bliss, really ask yourself, what is it that you want, what is it that you desire, and to really go after that in a soul-aligned way, but by allowing yourself to open up to accepting the help when you need it, but also collaborating with people and introducing people into your journey as well. Sometimes when we are going on a bit of a soul path journey, when we are going on a bit of a self-discovery, when we're opening up our heart centers to kind of figure out what it is that we want in life, we can kind of feel a little bit lonely. We can tend to do that on ourselves. It's quite an isolated journey. But you are being reminded this week to allow yourself to have those relationships with others, to allow yourself to bring others into your journey. Now, these cards in particular are really gorgeous because they're reminding you to surround yourself with the people that will support your journey for the highest possible good. So if you have found yourself in negative situations recently, or maybe you found yourself where you just feel like there's some toxic energy around you and you really just want to kind of push all that other way and really focus on who you are, have a look at those relationships and see if there's any relationships that maybe you need to have a little rethink about. Now, the humility card is a really great card to remind you that you have that ability to decide who is going to best support you in your life and who is not, and then you also get to decide what decisions and what options you have around that. So it's okay to have people in your life that are on different paths to you. You don't always have to be on the same path, but if they are not going to be helping and supporting you with their energy, maybe they're bringing your energy down, then this week you're just being reminded to have a little think about whether that is going to support you in your journey or not. So this week it's all about taking a look within, taking a look at what your truth is, what it is that you want, then looking at what you have surrounding you and how that is going to best support you to do that. So pile number 3, these are your cards for this week. I hope that it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did, and as always, if you wanted to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description as well. So my loves, I hope that you have a wonderful week. Pile number 3. Okay, pile number 4. Hello and welcome to your weekly soul guidance reading. Now, with your cards this week, you have got a gorgeous white howlite crystal. I absolutely adore this one. This one is one of my favorites. Now, white howlite is really beautiful for supporting and aiding you with anxiety, with stressful feelings, with emotional support. It's also really a gorgeous stone for mental clarity and the mind. So really, really great one to have if you're studying or just working with knowledge and learning. So my loves, that is your crystal for this week. Let's see what your cards have in store for you. So pile number 4, your cards are Like Attracts Like, the Balance card, and the Trust card. Wow, these cards are really gorgeous. Now these are all about your communication this week. We're talking all about your communication and really focusing on your vocabulary. So like attracts like, really reminding yourself that what you say, what you think, what you feel really has an effect on your energy. And if you are working with law of attraction, or if you've never worked with law of attraction before, it's important to remember that thoughts become things, and like attracts like energy is really powerful. So if you're telling yourself, I'm going to get the car of my dreams, but deep down you're not actually believing that, and every time you say I'm going to get the car of my dreams, that little voice inside goes, no you're not. If you are feeling like that, then you're always going to be putting out that doubt, so the universe will come back with that doubt and that confusion as well. So like attracts like, this week you are certainly being reminded to take a look at your vocabulary, take a look at your communication, your internal dialogue, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and really decide if they are the best that they can be, if they are as positive as they can be, or if maybe you can kind of amp that up a little bit and have a little bit more belief and trust within yourself. So the balance card, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. Now this is something that a lot of people can struggle with, balance. And if you are one of these people, which I presume you are because this has come up in your weekly reading, if you are struggling with balance, remind yourself that you are doing your absolute best. You can only do what you can do, and have a little look at the internal dialogue that you have around that as well. Make sure that you are doing it with no judgment at all, and trust. This trust card is just perfect. Trust that you have a strong connection with your soul voice. Trust that you have that internal dialogue, that you can change it to adapt it to what you need, and trust that you can listen to your soul voice, and in do so, creating and manifesting the life that you desire. So pile number 4, this week you really are being reminded to have a look at what it is that you're manifesting. Take a look at the communication that you're having within yourself, with the energy that you're portraying and projecting, and really remind yourself that if you want to manifest, then you have to be positive and in tune with your soul aligned desires. If you are not soul aligned and you don't have that balance, it's going to be really difficult for you to manifest whatever it is that you wish to manifest. So my loves, this is your reading for this week. Let me know if that resonated with you in the comments, and as always, if you wanted to book a personal reading with me directly, the link is in the description as well. You can go ahead and book that super easy, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay my loves, these were your readings for this week. I really hope that you enjoyed that and that they resonated with you. Let me know in the comments, and as always, if you love these videos, please do not forget to subscribe, like and hit that bell, because these go out every single Sunday so that you have the guidance that you need for the week ahead. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to connect with you, and I hope that you have the best week ahead. Bye guys.